Hey Marco, how's it going? How you doing today? Just getting some stuff ready. Hey Vicky, how's it going? Let's see here. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I was finishing up marking something off. Hey Ron, how are you doing? AO4 Hemi, how are you doing? Got some different stuff out today. Got the 20.5. Can't go wrong with that. Did a little review of the Boker Atlas today. I got a video out about that. Brought out the Fair Monster Aurora Rays. This is a good one. Just waiting for your XM18 to show up. Nice. Got to be hard to be patient for. And the Midnight Jack. Hey, Brian. Yeah, we got to get back to things. No problem. Well, thanks for popping in, Aniso. Much appreciated. Hey, Vine Woo. What's up? What blade shape is everybody feeling today? Warncliffe, Sheep's Foot, Drop Point. Boarding work is hard work. You need a nap. You've earned it. Take one. Oh, your leaf jumper in K390. Oh, nice. So leaf shaped. That's a good one. Oh, there I am dropping stuff. Got your pyrite light warning. Sharpening your buddies more. Nice. I love those pyrite lights, man. They are nice. You still got one unopened in the box. Well, that's not a bad price. Let's see here. So today, Smoky Mountain released a peanut butter and jelly canoe case knife, and I was gonna try to get one, and it sold out in less than a minute, and that blew my mind. Oh man, these are great. Feel free to use my code to get 20% off. But if you're not wanting to dull any blades, this is the way to go. And it came, I think, with 5 blades too. Plus, it's just cool. Let's see. Hey, Caleb, how's it going, man? Oh, I always got the Batarang. Let's see here. I put some stuff away yesterday, so. Let's see here. Well, I had it right here, I thought. There we go. I found it. Hey, Joe. Always got to have a Batarang. And, can't go wrong with a Batarang. What you guys got in the pockets today? Heard some of you guys, but haven't heard everybody. And well, let's see today. Today, I always got a new painting, right? So here's today's. Some gold in it. Took the Dremel to it. It was a fun one. I do not, Vicky. Hey, Ron Dobbins. Kaiser Cliff. Cool. There. Got the CRKT Katade. I haven't seen that. Or maybe I have and I just don't recognize the name. I'm just talking and sketching. Thought it'd be fun to sketch something out while we were all hanging out. The Kaiser Liebs, VV Odom, Phoenix PD336 RV2, JD4 Prybar, Purple Anno, Bluminati Ninja Coin. That's an awesome carry. Yeah. That odium's a cool little knife. Let's see here. So I missed out on the special release of the case canoe today. That was the PB&J color. But that's probably for the best. Oh, that would be cool, Joe. I would probably snag one if it was larger. I like them, but I like to be able to get a full grip at least, you know? You must go. You have a lot of homework to do. Hey, have an awesome day, Vicky. Take it easy, relax. Ron got the Wii E-Spirit and Tiger Stripe. Oh, nice. Jack Wolf Venom, nice. Chavez Prybar G-Shock watch, titanium pen and notepad, nice. I'm on the hunt for a Wii hyphen. That's what I would like to get. Um, I'm doing good. How are you doing? The boat? All right, guys. What color should we make the handle on this thing? I got blues and turquoises and cream. Any thoughts on color? Small hands, but really love the way the odium feels. Nice. I brought out the Farrah Monster today. This is probably my favorite one of theirs. But I saw it looks like they're going to be releasing 3 new ones, 3 new knives, and then they've got a budget line coming out with like 4 or 5. M390. You going live a little bit later? And I can't wait for those blooms to hit White Mountain. I'm totally gonna go for I think. And got the Boker Atlas out. I know you know all about that one. Oh, you have the Aurora Rays. Awesome. Yeah, this one really surprised me. It's super useful. Curious what'll be in store in the future. So it looks like the next round of Jack Wolves are going to be fixed blades. The Vampire Jack is a fixed blade. It looks pretty cool. Always keeping my eye out for the new stuff. Let's see here. Trying to think what else has been popping up. Enjoying seeing those beef aftermarket parts. I got to look more into those. And Yeah, thanks to everybody who hung out with me and Kenman last night. That was a lot of fun. I think we're gonna do that every Tuesday now, and it's just a lot of fun. So I got to think of something really cheesy to come up with. So I'm like, check out this sweet knife I picked up. Weather today is nice. It's cloudy. It rained all morning, but now it's clearing out and it's like 70. It's very windy though. Yeah, I gotta head to the gas station, that's for sure. Find something. Golden knife. Let me dig that out in just a minute. It is. Here we go. We got the golden. We'll pull out some Ultim too. All sorts of it. Can't go wrong, right? Let's see what cheesy other noisemaker cheesy. I don't have a noisemaker, guys. When I get monetized and I start doing like StreamYard stuff, what should I have? It's raining there in the morning, and now it's nice and sunny. Nice. You think is in those gas station knives? I don't want to know. I just enjoy them. Nothing. That'll be my trademark. We're not gonna make any noise, and it'll be awesome. Just thumbs up to the cam. I can do that. Now that Casey's got the tornado siren. I'll just do the bat salute. When I was younger, my friend had just a little Buick, and he went and bought one of those train horns, and he put it on that thing. That was so crazy loud, but it was funny when he used it. A bucket of sprinkles. Oh, the sprinkles is never too far. It holds the microphone up. We've got quite the crazy setup going. Oh, what's my favorite knife? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm always on the hunt for something new. Usually they're gifts, things friends have given me. I love a good Jack Wolf knife. Trying to think. I'm a big fan of CMB. Anything that's a little bit different in titanium. Ah, hey Shay, you're not late. You're just on time. How long is that pre-order, Shay? For the Mallory. Blind Woo. And the Work Tough gear. I haven't. I'll write that down right actually. All right. I will be looking into that. What do I like the best? Frame lock, liner lock, crossbar, button lock. Put them in order. All right. Number one is, let me get it out. I'll show you. Got it here somewhere. There we go. So my number one is 100% going to be a bolster lock. So like a frame lock, but it only takes up this much space. Easy access. Because the problem I run into with full frame locks, it doesn't bother me on this one, but on some, the knife isn't tall enough and my hands just rest. And then I can't flick it open because my hand's keeping it closed. So a bolster lock like this is definitely my favorite. I have no problems with button locks. I really enjoy those, like on the CJRBs here. You know, that's definitely... Oh, did I get paint on that? No, it's just dusty. All right, that, and then I would go crossbar after that, and then frame and liner are tied. Sharpeners, I just recommend the work sharps. I don't do too much. Yes, Tenable is the budget brand from Concept. And they put out some really good stuff. Let's see here. And let's see here. You know, Concept kind of, they had budget stuff, but then they started moving away from 154. And when they did, that's kind of when they started up Tenable, and they moved to 14C. But now all their stuff is a very good price. Spine whack test on button locks. I will say this. When it comes to spine whack tests, a knife like this isn't meant to be beat on hard. There are times if I get a new knife and it's, say, a button lock, I'll give it just a little knock. And that's all it really... It should not be taking on anything harder than that. And if it survives that, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Plus, you know, I like to get a button lock that has a front choil, so hopefully it won't move too much. But I really don't understand. I mean, if you were like, if you have your knife shoved in a piece of drywall and you're like wiggling it, or first of all, if you're putting it between like stone or something like that, you shouldn't be using that knife. use a different kind of tool. But I'm not big on being too hard on them as far as that. Definitely does not hurt, though, if you get a new button lock. Check it out. Just give it a little tap, because if it does bend on a light tap, then there definitely is something wrong with it. It should be able to take a light tap, no problem. Which is the best self-defense fighting knife? If you know how to use a karambit, I would recommend a high-end one of those. You know, and then it's, you know, I don't plan on using them for fighting, but, you know, I would say spear point or a Tanto would have a blade that would be useful. Even if you just have something like a drop point, you know. He says Karambit Touche, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ron. If you're like beating on your knife, you probably need a different tool. Probably some sort of strong pry bar or something. That's my thought anyway. But to each their own. I mean, I would hate to beat a knife up. And, you know, if you do a little test like that, just a little soft tap, it's not going to matter. But if you bang it, the company's not going to take it back. I'm just making a mess. I'm just going to pause what I'm doing. But it's so important to people on YouTube. So I think it came up about like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, when I think there was some really high-end knives coming out, and button locks were not as strong as they are now. And honestly, I saw it on a lot of frame locks. People were picking up some extremely high-end frame locks or button locks, and they go like that, and it would just fold. See, if you're going to hammer your knife into nails, you have to know you are just going to, that knife will be ruined. So that's when they started doing those. When G-Ball, I know Neves did them for a little while, but they've kind of both moved past that because the companies have really upped their game. It was just kind of like letting companies know that stuff was subpar at the time. Got your Ultra Tech Frankenstein on you today? Nice. Hi, Tegan. How are you doing? Doing pretty good. But so yeah, I think people are able to move past that. But whenever I get like something new and it's questionable, I might just do a little just to see. You know who the first person is who started doing that? I don't know the first person. The first time I remember it was Neves telling a story about a brand he talked very highly of, and somebody said that theirs had been failing on them. So he tested his, and he had like 4 or 5, and they all failed on him. And then there was another story where he got, you know, a company was starting out and they were doing some subpar stuff, and he noticed it, and then they didn't like that he called it out. That's kind of a mismatch of 2 stories, but I think it kind of came to a lot of people's attention all at once. But I remember Neves checking his because they were like really expensive knives, and then they were just failing. But I don't remember who it was exactly, because I think somebody brought it to his attention, maybe a viewer or something. How many fixed blades do I have? Not many, honestly. I don't have one in reach. Usually I keep at least one in reach for when people ask. But I don't have one in reach right now. You know, with fixed blades, it depends what you're looking for. There's small fixed blades for just, you know, carrying on your side. And if you need something, then there's like, you know, heavy, deep in the woods ones. And then there's machetes. And then, you know, you can just keep going up from there. Do I have any OTFs? I got some here. Here we go. Here's one of them. Here's an OTF. This is a Viper tag, just a little fun one. Very small, dual grind, 440 steel. Picked it up for $11 on Viper Tech. I've got my zipper here, and this thing is awesome. Aluminum. Got a nice pocket clip. Came with blades, and you never have to sharpen that. Yeah. The only time I ever got was CJR. Oh, what was it? The Locust, but the one before it, and pulled it out of the box and just gave it like 2 little taps, and it failed. Because I was going to order it, so I didn't order it, and then one came through the pass around, and that one was good. So Um, yeah, it depends on your use. I'm not too worried. I mean, I've got plenty of knives that I can carry versus ones I can kind of just enjoy and open a package. You know, I'm not a hard user by any means. Is out the side abbreviated OTS? If it isn't, it should be. um, I have this Boker Hogue collab, USA made in 154. Super strong. Um, and once again, I love these. I love this blade shape. My hand fits in it perfectly. I love it, but my um, carrying it is somewhat minimal. I carry my knives in my back pocket, and the likelihood of me setting that off at least a little bit, just lightly tapping it, is not on my agenda for fun. um, so I would prefer more of an OTF. You have a lot more control over that. You got to really flick that switch to get it to open. Favorite knife of all time, Kathleen? Ooh. Well, I will say I'm torn. I'm very torn. I do enjoy a good flipper, but man, it's hard to decide which folder is my favorite. Now, when it comes to traditionals, Kathleen, um, my Midnight Jack is definitely one of them, and um, my Rose Crafts with bone. My favorite traditional is a sheep's foot Barlow, and you don't see them too often. And Rosecraft has done a couple of them in bone. I just think they come out so nice. I'm really impressed with Rosecraft. I know a lot of people wonder, like, oh, it's a D2. I'm like, well, most slip joints are 440 if you're lucky. I just think Rosecraft is killing it. But like I said, if I'm going premium, this there we go, the titanium, sheep's foot, coffin Barlow. I mean, this is if I made a slip joint, this is what I would make. And then flippers. Like I was saying, I really love um just a little bolster lock is my favorite, but something like this, it's just a nice drop point, titanium handle, S35, fits good in the hand. Nothing overtly, crazy shape or anything. It's just a good knife to carry. You can have it to do work stuff. You can have it, has a little bit of a pokey if you really need one for self-defense, which I say knives are tools, not weapons. But I feel like it's a very spear points and drop points haven't been as popular lately, and I totally understand. Sheep's foot are very versatile and amazing, but something about a good drop point, I just feel like I can do a lot with it. So something like that, I guess. That was a really good question. Like that knife should be able to get in right even through. Some people say it might fail that spine whack test, but do that exactly, Ron. And if you're not gonna be beating anything with it, and you're not gonna be sticking it in walls or playing with concrete or trying to dig a mud hole or something, save that for shovels and pry bars, and you'll be good. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Yeah. Um, We're not quite to monetization yet. We're getting there. I want to get monetized. Goal. Oh, did it blink out for a second? Hey, Big Red Farmer. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're having a good day. You getting ready to till the field, get it ready for some new planting. But yeah, so I'm enjoying passing on what I know, and I've learned so much since I started the channel. Rolls did one on a great self-defense knife. Okay. Can't recall the name, but it deploys when you pull it. Yeah, so there's a handful of knives that have that thing. It's called the Emerson Wave. I don't know why it's called that, but when you pull it out of your pocket, it catches and just pulls the blade out immediately. Oh, some planting done already. Well, good job. Yeah. And I will say, always ask questions. To everybody. I ask questions to people all the time. Yeah, probably the person who invented it. Most self-defense karambits have it. I've seen some cold steels with it. That's right. Oh, that's right, Blind Blue. When I started, I thought I knew. I knew what I liked in knives, but I didn't know a lot. And I was not ashamed. I asked. I was I was bothering all the guys with questions at first. And it never hurts to ask. I asked G-Ball so many questions about budget brands, Ray about how to film better, and I was lucky to just get to meet the right people. Ray introduced me to the Lefty crew. That introduced me to KC. Javon. Everybody has just always been so overwhelming, no matter what level they're at. So. It doesn't grab the thumb stud. I don't have one on me, but say it looks kind of like this. So when you pull it out of your pocket, it just flips open like that. And then it has, one of these, so you have it, and it's just ready to go. You got 765 subscribers now. Congrats, man. Good job. Yeah, so if anybody here, you guys got your channels, feel free to always ask me something, and always feel free to message, some of the other channels that know a lot of stuff. So I had no idea how long my channel would last, and here I am. It's been over a year. We're closing in on 2K. We'll have a real fun giveaway or something at 2K, and hoping to be monetized by then. So that's crazy. Trying. When I first started my channel, let's see here, the type of certain kinds of knives. Yeah, definitely on what you would want to call like a self-defense style knife. And one thing I was told by everybody was start with budget knives, and you can always show the same knife more than once in multiple videos. So monetization. So for me to have like super chats and stuff, you have to have 3,000 viewed hours. So lives and long form content has to be above 3,000. When they interrupt your lives and videos with ads, you have to have 4,000 to get anything from that. And I do a lot of shorts, so most of my watch hours come from lives. and I have not hit that yet. Oh, definitely, Ron. And that's why, I have high-end knives, and I'll do a budget knife, right next to it. Like, I did this, $47 budget knife, and I love it, and I can love it just as much as, like this $275 knife. Um, I'm not gonna carry one just because it's more expensive. They all have kind of different things, and I enjoy them all. When I started my channel, I was I watched I mainly watched MC and G Ball, and what I had seen was MC going on and on about Migron and how they're so cheap and they're so good. So I bought one new Migron every week for like a month, and that provided me with content for quite a while. Um, and I still stand by Migron. I mean, very great price. And you can always, we got $30. You get them on sale, the large for 45. And sometimes I borrow from my friends. I'm like, hey, you got anything new that people might want to see? And that's how I started it. If I was just going out, I didn't plan on doing any work or anything. Just going out and having a nice night. I might carry my titanium and S35. I love this knife. Now, if I'm going to go out and do some actual work, I'm going to take my 14C and my Carta, because if something happens to it, it's a lot cheaper to replace. Exactly. And, like Big Red was saying earlier today when he was on, the $10 Ozark Grail, we can all love it and rag on it, but at the end of the day, it's a knife that will get you through the job. And if you lose it or gift it to somebody, or that's your knife for 3 months, $10 is $10. Now, that being said, I don't expect all cheap knives to be great. But I certainly have my own budgets too. So I'm not going to be, going out buying $1,000 knife, a $500 knife, a $300 knife anytime soon. So I do get them to review and pass arounds, which is wonderful. I really enjoy being able to get to see them, compare them. Sometimes they're not as good as they just have such high-end material. They're not the most comfortable, or they're not the most useful, but it's cool to be able to check them out and review them for people. And I remember when the Vision FG came out, I was like, this is kind of a weird knife. And then after about 3 days with it, I was like, this could be one of the best knives ever. You got, an odd but useful blade shape. You got this great lock. Fidgety as can be too. So, sometimes take a chance on something that looks odd if it's reasonable. And just like I'm always going on about the beef. But you guys see anything in a budget price range that just looks like out there? Let me know before I'll try to pick something fun up before next Tuesday when Kenman and I go live again. I'll be like, check this out, and it'll be something really silly. I think that'll be fun. I should be on again tomorrow at 3. So I plan on being on again tomorrow at 3. So yeah. Ooh, the Tenable Bomber. That looks cool. And then Shay, did you see MC posted a video of a new Midgard budget knife? No, granted, it's $130, but it's a Midgard for $130. Answer your questions. I do appreciate that. Anytime, Ron. Anytime. Feel free to DM me or ask me. I'm always open for for a good talk. Let's see here. What else is going? Hey, you were late. I showed my painting from today, and kind of doing a series of these, and then I'm gonna see if the gallery's interested in them. I've been enjoying them. Not as many colors as usual. You're not sure so many blades up. Hey, no problem, Ron. I just appreciate you watching. You know, another thing I like to do is keep an eye out for deals. So this finch stinger, they offered as a seconds because the yellow on the bone had a little bit of an orange right there, and they deemed it a seconds, and I thought that kind of gave it a little bit of personality, and I got it for half price. And I thought that was pretty cool. Later on. I don't bring this guy out very often. I really like finches. Yeah. But, what else is everybody looking forward to? Anything anybody's up to? Let's see here. I mailed the Asgears out, so I need to let them know they're on the way to the next person. And got a new rose craft I'll be showing tomorrow from the pass around. And I know I got some stuff on the way from KC, but I'm not sure if he's mailed them yet or not. So could be a few days before that stuff comes in. There's some pass around stuff. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Seen some really cool stuff this year already. We'll just have to see what else comes out this year. Let's see here. About to clean the Blackstone and make elk smash tacos. That sounds good. Everybody to Brian's. Oh man, that sounds real nice. Let's see here. I'm just starting to look at fire pits. I'm gonna put one in the backyard. So I think that's gonna be the plan the next couple days. So and I can't wait for that Jack Wolf to come back. That I sent a Jack Wolf out to get a scale swap. It was the Steel series with in Linen micarta, and it had that pole that it was grinding, so it didn't want to open. And this guy specializes it. He fixed the pole, and he switched the micarta to moose bone. So it's got kind of like a white antique look. So I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait to show that when it gets here. Well, that sounds like fun, Shay. Very cool. And let's see. I think that's all I got for today. Oh, concept. If anybody's looking on White Mountain, all the discontinued concept knives they put on sale. And if you use code Titanium, I don't get anything from that, but you get 10% off. And you can get some good deals on some closeout concepts. So feel free to check those out. And I think that's about it. Maybe I'll hop off. Saw Casey's on. I think Kenman's going to try to pop on. So I'll let you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the chats. And I will be live tomorrow. So have a good one. And yeah, you guys take care. Later.